Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of FSI's PGA DFS Pick Show. I'm your host, TK Nation 47, bringing to you the weekend plays edition for the U.S. Open. Pretty crazy stuff for the U.S. Open, year in and year out. Not too happy with how the back, I would say the second tee time groupings played today. I had what looked like a lot of 6-6, potentially 5-6 lineups heading into guys just needing to play a round of 18, not lose any spots, just play normal. And players like Hatton and Kokrak absolutely were an abomination on that course. I am not so happy, but we can redeem ourselves in weekend and showdown round 3. The prize pools are looking awesome. So let's get some good picks and let's bounce back and hopefully maybe finish this thing pretty strong and come away with some cash that we can take on to the weeks coming up for the PGA. It's been an overall fun tournament, though. I mean, kinda. It's not my style. I like the birdie fest. I'm not gonna lie. The missed putts, the troublesome out of the rough. I mean, people love it. I don't. I think it sucks. Maybe I'm a new school golf fan then because I just don't enjoy this. Like this, people struggling to score, people struggling to do anything, and then everybody like what is enjoyable about seeing golfers struggle? Like nothing to me is like none of that is fun for me. Like I want to see people be excited and just, oh, look at that awesome shot he just made, and it went in, or like, I mean, yeah, you have a little bit of that here at the Open, but I don't know, it's just not my thing. So we'll grin and bear it. I mean, I will. If you're enjoying this kind of golf, then that's fun for you. And obviously, you don't bet as much as I do because I hate to see the guys missing the cut and shooting 7 over. Stupid. Anyway, let's get into some picks. These are going to be the weekend scoring or the weekend salaries that I'm going through. Xander Schauffele is going to start us out at 10-5, 2 under the hometown kid. He had some chances there to bring himself within, 3 or 2 shots of the lead heading into the weekend. I'm not scared of Richard Bland. I'm not scared of Russell Henley. I'm not scared of these guys that are sitting there at the top. I mean, Louis, career runner-up finisher. He won an Open Championship like 10, 15 years ago or something like that. So I'm not scared of these guys at the top. I expect players like Rahm and Xander to continue to play well enough to get themselves in a position to win on Sunday, and that's what I expect. And then anything else, anything less of that, I'm going to be severely disappointed in this Open or this U.S. Open. So I will have plenty of Xander and Rahm. Brooks really struggled today. He's at 10-1. I mean, why not? But it seems like when Brooks is at his best is when he looks around at the leaderboard and he sees nobody else that he feels threatened by. And right now he's looking around this leaderboard and he sees people like Xander, Rahm, Bryson, Rory, JT, all within the same stroke range. And he just knows that he's going to have to play his best. And it's like he's a shark. When he smells blood in the water, he takes it. Right now, he's feeling like the other sized shark that's swimming next to the other sized shark. And typically, that's not when Koepka does well. I mean, when he won at Erin Hills, he did beat JT, but JT exploded. And then, he beat players like Tommy Fleetwood. Like, he ran away with it. He didn't really have to outduel 3 or 4, 5 different really good golfers in the world at one of the tougher tracks like Torrey Pines. So I'm kind of just out on Brooks right now until he proves it otherwise. So give me Bryson, though, because Bryson had this moment today that made you realize that the way he is set up for this course, the way he is set up for U.S. Opens, he can turn it on and he is just going to be so well positioned to take a tournament like this. I saw people grabbing 40 to 1 before the round started. I feel like an idiot for not throwing down at least 40, $50 on that. So if he does win this, I'll be tilted thinking I should have probably bet that pre-round number. Bryson is a guy that can go low when nobody else can. So I'm going to play Bryson. Rory McIlroy, it's fun to see him back in contention, making chips, making long putts, holding out from the fairway. You name it, Rory is doing it this week. He's got to go low, and he's struggling to put a complete round together. I could see an implosion on Rory, but, the mojo's working, and I think he's not a bad play at 9-8. Dustin Johnson at 9-7. He does not look completely there. I'm going to fade him. JT didn't have a bogey today, so I don't mind JT. 9,500. He looks pretty comfortable. He looks like he's playing well. A couple of fist pumps today. 95 is really cheap. 94, Colin Morikawa, 4 under today. He had like 3 or 4 birdies in a row. Colin Morikawa, is it one round and out, or is he going to actually do this couple rounds in a row? Winner of the PGA Championship on a California course. Now he's here in California again, so I'm just going to continue with that theme throughout his career. California majors, playing Colin Morikawa. Louis Oosthuizen, 4 under, 9,300. The price went way up. And my exposure might go way down. I'm not sure if Louis Oosthuizen can sustain this. I bet him at the PGA Championship, and I did not bet him this week. So if he wins, I'm going to be quite upset. As you can tell, this has been a very upsetting weekend, a very upsetting leaderboard that I've been staring at. Yeah, hey, I'm a golf fan. Cantlay, +3, 9,200. I'm going to be out on Cantlay. Hideki, same thing, 9,100. Was leading the field tee to green after round 1, and he shot 5 over in 4 holes or something crazy like that. So tells you what statistics are going to tell you. It's all about your gut feel here for the U.S. Opens. Reed, no thanks. Spieth, nah. I mean, he did what he had to do to get inside the cut, and I don't know where he's going to go from here. But 8,700 for Spieth is quite ridiculously low, especially since T58 is 4 strokes away from T13. So. Yeah, 8,700. I mean, Spieth is never a guy that feels like he's out of it. I don't actually, now I think about it, I don't mind that, and that'll be a good pivot off of Henley, who's going to be playing with some huge pressure tomorrow. Spieth playing with no pressure tomorrow. So there you go. There's your GPP pick, Jordan Spieth. Berger, no thanks. Fitzpatrick barely made the cut. Francisco Molinari is on borrowed time. I don't think he's going to continue to do anything to make noise. Cabrera Bello was imploding down the stretch on the back 9, so I am out on him. Hadwin looks like he's been very consistent. I don't mind him. Paul Casey at 7,800. He squeaked into the cut. Thankfully, he got off the course in time before the cut made a move on him. Scheffler, 7,800. I like Scheffler. Scheffler and Casey have been the same price round by round right now, and I've been playing Scheffler, and it's been really working out. But Zayden Hotes, that good around the green and putting is working, 7,700. But I expect some of my ownership to go to Bland. He is playing really well, tee to green. He's scoring birdies too. I don't think he's going to win, but it doesn't make him a bad DraftKings play. And 7,700, I could see it paying off. Lowry, no thanks. Matthew Wolff, core play, lock, continue it. He's this guy with a story. He's got momentum. He's playing really well. Tee to green, long off the tee. Migliazzi below him, 7,500. I don't mind him. Leishman is always a threat here at 7,400. I don't give up on Leishman at Torrey Pines. Phil Mickelson kind of scrambled his way into the cut, but I could see him going backwards. Kevin Streelman, 7,300, I think is an amazing play. There's going to be a round where it all falls apart for him, but 7,300, certainly willing to pay the price to figure that out. Just don't go too heavy on Streelman. Okay, we're getting down into these lower 7K range. Mac Hughes made every single putt. I'm not going to bank on that happening again. McIntyre is not bad. Neiman finished really well. He stroked the ball pretty well today. I don't mind him at 7K. Vegas, the same thing. These are guys that were, +4, +5 heading into the round, but then they went under par to make the round and make some noise, get up to T30. I do think those guys are pretty well set. Bubba Watson, 6,900. He is playing with a lot of intensity. I love to see this Bubba Watson, 6,900. I would really love to see him win too. So I'm in on Bubba Watson. Maybe take a peek at the betting and see where he lies when it comes to the outright. But that will do it for the weekend plays edition for the U.S. Open. Hopefully you are in better spirits than I, and hopefully we have a fun weekend and something to cheer for. I am your host, TK Nation 47 on Twitter. You can follow us at FSI_DFS. You can find the Discord in the bio, and you can follow me for the core plays and all the player projections that you need for round by round coverage. Awesome, guys. I will see you tomorrow for round 4. Enjoy this ugly, beautiful tournament.